Well, my friends, it has all come down to this, the season finale of Off of the Bottom with Palermo. We took a team in the relegation zone, trying to ensure them safety. There are only 2 matches left in the regular season. Lecce have fallen into Serie B. They are officially relegated on 27 points. We are in 17th place, 3 points ahead of the drop, 31 points overall for us. Could we have had a better season? Absolutely. Did we draw way more games than we should have? Oh, you betcha. Did we lose fewer games than we probably should have? Yeah, I'll say so too, with massive victories over Roma and Milan, 2 teams going to Europe next year. It's been kind of up and down, but mostly in the middle for Palermo. We have Hellas Verona at home. A win in this match, and we ensure safety for Palermo and Serie A for 1 more year. Now, a draw might very well do it, because that would put us 3 points ahead of Hellas Verona. Even if we lost our last match and they won, I believe that Palermo holds the tiebreaker. I don't want it to come down to that, because Lecce is the next opponent for Hellas Verona. They're already relegated. They may be just completely 100% down in the dumps. Barella is getting the start in goal once again. He has been fantastic for us in relief of the injured Vandervelde. Tornaghi, Gaglioni, and a recently returned from suspension Malde Lende as our back 3. Vocaturo, back to full fitness, is our right wing back. Cincia and Di Bernardi once again manning the midfield. Belfonte on the left on the attack. Triarico on the right. Castagna at the 10, although short leash for him, I think, today. Now, a note about Castagna. He is here on loan for this year. However, we have signed him for an end-of-contract deal. So even though we are not going to continue to manage Palermo after these 2 matches, they will carry on, and we are still acting as caretaker for the franchise. Suleimane, of course, is getting the start up front. Everybody in great spirits. We are at home, which is an advantage to us. The board and fans expect us to win. Back-to-back losses so far for Hellas Verona. We are the favorites. Let's play like it and get out there and win us a football match. Another 5 at the back. We didn't let it bother us against Lecce. We shouldn't let it concern us against Hellas Verona. And we are underway. The penultimate match of the season. Milan already crowned champions. They're going to be joined in the Champions League by Napoli, Inter, and Lazio. Bologna, Juve, and Roma rounding out the teams in Europe. In Italy, and as long as there's a quiet game, I really don't care. I just want to see us get on the board first. Triarico, pretty straight on, a decent shot looking for that top corner. Saidi able to make the save, and Triarico will have another attempt at a set piece, this time a corner looking for Gaglione. What a save made. Di Bernardi gets there before Voss. Di Bernardi in looking for Suleimane and successfully cleared. 4 shots on goal, all of them on target so far. Malda Lende, getting the ball back. Up for Triarico. He dances his way out of trouble. Vocaturo on the near sideline. Di Bernardi, Triarico in the middle. Cincia hits the post. Football Manager, I am begging of you, do not allow this to go down to the final week of the season, because then we all know that we're going to crap the bed. Hellas Verona is going to end up with a draw, and we're going to get relegated on 1 point. Pellegrini putting it in with the header would have been his first goal of the season if he wasn't about 18 yards offside. Varella's pleading his case, doesn't really need to. VAR has confirmed what we already knew. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Cesena may be picking up their first victory of the year in this very last match week. Very interesting. 2-1. They're currently leading Genoa. 35 minutes left to go. Triarico picking up a little bit of a knock, so let's get him off. And Lelu is on. Castagna. Not really doing it. We're going to give him another 5-10 minutes or so. Header won by Belfonte, thrown forward, looking for Suleimani, but Mel's wins it back for Hellas Verona, sending it around the side, long for Sadiq. Sadiq, a drive on a goal, and he lacked the finish on that one. Insta highlight now as we look to go the other way. Please do not turn it over. Vocaturo chipping it over for Belafonte. Good switch of play. Castilla, Sencia losing it. Oh, Di Bernardi knocked off of it. And Hellas Verona coming the other way. Colombi still battling it around in their own zone. Picked off by Di Bernardi, making up for what he lacked earlier. Suleimani finds Belfonte, splitting the defense. And if this were American football, that would have been a field goal and we would be up by 3. Sencia winning it back. Can't connect with Lelu, but he does win it back. He puts it on. How did he miss that? That looked like it was on target. It looks like Saidi managed to make the save. Di Bernardi, his corner cleared away. Belfonte recycling it quickly, shooting it on and hitting the woodwork. Second time in this match. This seems to be an epidemic that we suffer from in these matches that we should be winning. We are throwing everything but the kitchen sink in on goal, and yet nothing going in. Castino coming out. Catalano taking his place. Francisco, again, apprehensive. Motivate. Ernesto Cavalieri, come on in. You win the sweepstakes. And Sia feeling a little apprehensive. So he will be replaced by Dorian Blot. We have made 4 of 5 possible changes. Still 1 window available to us should we look to do anything. We're going on the attack. Ruggiero, free kick. On target, Varela deals with it. Oh, mio mio dinosaurs. They are putting the pressure on us right now. And I am fearing the worst, my friends. Tornaghi to Catalano, they will end up clearing their line. So no harm, no foul. I mean, dominating. Can we do something at the death? Tornaghi on the back post, but Saidi denies him. He'll look to send it long, and that will probably do it. Although it goes over the head. Gomez wins it. They're still letting them play. Played back. Pepon dealt with. No call. Colombi with a drive. Hits the crossbar and out. Goal kick for Palermo. There's the full-time whistle. And it is going to come down to the final week of the season. Dear sweet Lord. Now, generally speaking, I'm pretty on top of the team injuries, so I don't spend a lot of time on the medical center page, but we are here now because in the few days surrounding the Hellas Verona match, we have lost 5 players to injury, which will keep them out in our final match against Monza. Christian Serafini, unavailable. Antonio Vocatura, out with the pulled abdominal muscle. Pablo Romano, unavailable off of the bench. Matteo Triarico, who has played pretty well as our right wing for the last 5 or 6 weeks. He will be out. He pulled a couple of knee ligaments. And Costinha also pulled knee ligaments. Pulling, look, 5 pulled muscles. Well, are ligaments technically considered muscle? I'm digressing. So we are going to have to make some changes as we look to take on Monza. It's going to be Tornaghi, Gaglioni, and Moldalende as our back 3. The deeper wingers, Belfonte and Stanza, Sincilla, and Di Bernardi, once again, manning the midfield. Catalano's going to be at the 10. Lelu as our inside forward on the right side. And Suleimani making the start of the final match of the season as our striker. If Hellas Verona wins, we need at least a point. If they lose, then we are safe on their backs, but we want to remain in control of our destiny. And that was the message of our team meeting before the match. And I am just hoping beyond all hope that we are able to pick out a victory. Although Monza in control early. Trambaret, his pass up the right wing, intercepted. Belfonte, Di Bernardi with it, looking for Lelu. It gets through as he's negated. Bertaggi to Cortina, Sola to Boedo, Tran as Monza works it along. the back. Pass forward, though, intercepted by Sincilla, and we're going the other way. DiBernardi in the box. Side angle shot. Puts it in. It's going to go off of the head of Tran. It will be credited as an own goal to Len-Min Tran. And it's Monza 0, Palermo 1. And this is what I was talking about, being in control of our own destiny. And you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. We do find ourselves on the right end of a 1-0 score, but Monza looking to change that. Zivkovic off of the post. Mal de Lende already on a yellow. Takes out Tambouret. I think they're going to call a penalty on this, although I thought Mal de Lende got there first. And he has picked up a red card. Oh, my God. Oh, my. It is always interesting. I don't have to make any changes. So Stance is going to come in as, not as the libero. We're going to make him that wide center back. Oh, boy. And meanwhile, Suleimani has picked up a bit of a knock. I hate to do it. Arvid Nikolic coming on in the 27th minute. Monza with a chance to tie it up from the spot. Zivkovic, he delivers. How is Hellas Verona? Oh, they're losing the Lecce. So, nope, they just drew. They just pulled even. As long as Hellas Verona does not win that match, we are going to be safe. 40 minutes in, we have just a single shot on goal, which is weird because we have a goal. So it wasn't even an actual shot registered. Tran winning it back, playing it to Kakala. Sola, Boedo, forward to Tran. They're in control. Zivkovic looking to move it forward. Sola chipping it ahead. He's got Bertaja moving it to his right foot, and Varela with a massive save in the dying moments of this first half. But Kakala delivering the outswinging corner, dealt with by Belfonte. DiBernardi is going to get there first. And the first half is going to come to a close. Just the one shot on goal. Lars Maldalende on the score sheet for the wrong reason, picking up 2 yellow cards. And he is out. Let's just say we have been unlucky so far and hope we can get through as Monza makes a triple change at the half. They're probably thinking that they can take advantage of us down to 10 men, but they don't realize how good of a defensive team we really are. Obviously, we're not really taking the shots, and we've got 30 minutes left in this one. We are tied at 1. Hellas Verona, Lecce also even at 1 apiece. But the goalkeeper for Lecce just got injured. That could spell doom for us. Unless we can hang on for the point. We hang on for the point, we are all good. We're going to make some changes after this highlight. Boedo and Monza in control. Picked off Sincilla. Plays it across. Can't get it to Lelu, who has picked up an injury. Stanza stops it, but it comes free. Benjamin to Montanari. Antonio Montanari slots it home for his 4th of the year in all competitions. His first senior goal. And Monza taking a 2-1 lead. And now we absolutely must rely on Hellas Verona to lose. Lelu's got to come off. We really don't have anybody who can play that position. Still 1-1 between Verona and Lecce. We just can only pray that that is where we remain, or that we are able to score a goal. But with just the single shot on goal in this match, it's seeming unlikely. 5 minutes of added time. Still no change in the score between Verona and Lecce. We are in control. 30 seconds left. Catalano, Gaglioni will just drop it back to his goalkeeper. Up for Stanza. DiBernardi carrying it wide to the right. Felder back for Stanza. The Felder once again still in control. DiBernardi gets it out of trouble. Gaglioni, Sincilla quickly to DiBernardi. Tomai up the near sideline, and it's going to be turned over. Boedo, Carrera, up forward. Ternaghi winning it back, but Koranilvis wins that one. Aguchi out wide. Bertagia up the left wing into the box. Bertagia gets past his man, moves it to his right, picks up his 7th of the season to ice the match for Monza. 3-1 is going to be your final score as there are just mere seconds left. But Hellas Verona appears to have drawn the match. And I think we're safe. Yes, by the hair of our chinny chin chin and the grace of God, Palermo finishes in 17th. How we didn't beat Perugia in the head-to-head, I have absolutely no idea because we beat them in our first match here. Perugia just lost to Cesena, who did finish on 11 points. I think they won both of their final 2 matches, believe it or not. 2 points south of Genoa and Sampdoria, but most importantly, 2 points ahead of Hellas Verona, and we have succeeded in taking Palermo off of the bottom. But the quest does not end there. We are going to resign our position once things turn over. We don't want to cause too much unrest, and we want to leave the team on a high note with a positive send-off to their summer break. And we will be back next December, looking for a new team to pull up off of the bottom of their respective league. I hope you're back for it. This season has been fun, albeit nerve-wracking. We should have had a much easier time than we ultimately did. Hopefully next time will be better. Catch us for our job search when we come back in our next episode. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you so very much for supporting us, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.